Hello everybody, it's Mr. Q again. What's up? I hope you guys are having fun and staying safe. Today, you guys are going to learn at least 10 things to 90% accuracy, and you'll be able to take a little quiz at the end of this about Easter. On the last PowerPoint that I sent to you guys, we discussed a different Western holiday. Take a look at the picture. Can you remember which holiday that was? That's right, it was Mardi Gras. Remember, Mardi Gras happens 40 days before Easter, and it represents the time of sacrifice to be more like Jesus was when he sacrificed before he died. And that's what Easter represents, is the death of Jesus. We'll talk some more about that in this PowerPoint. As you guys will remember from the Christmas PowerPoint, Jesus represents the religion of Christianity. Christianity has Jesus and God, and Jesus is the Son of God. And so Jesus is a part of God. And for Easter, we celebrate the mortal part of God, where Jesus died on a cross. And it's not so much about celebrating that he died. It was about celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. That means that he died, but he came back to life. And when he came back to life, he went to go live with his Father God in heaven. So really, although we're celebrating, it looks like we're celebrating Jesus is dying, we're really celebrating life. We're celebrating the life of Jesus. We're celebrating how Jesus died, but he came back to life. And that represents the circle. Things die and things are born. Things are created and things seem to be dead, but then they seem to come back to life. And you'll see this theme as we continue our discussion about Easter. Just like other Christian holidays that the West celebrates, not everybody is Christian. So not everybody celebrates the Christian reason for celebrating Easter, being the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Many people will celebrate springtime. Spring also represents rebirth, because when it's winter, it's cold, it's dark. Many of the plants appear to be dead, but in the spring, they come back to life. And in the springtime is a great time to grow fruits and vegetables. So it's a good time to harvest and get fresh food from the earth. And because we're talking about life and rebirth, there are two animals associated with the concept of birth, and that is the chicken and the bunny. Now, why do those represent rebirth? Well, if you think about it, both of those animals can have many children very quickly. Right? The chicken lays eggs, lots and lots of eggs all the time. And bunnies, when they have children, usually have many children at the same time. So these two animals represent birth, rebirth. And the thing is, if you look at a chicken, they're not that cute. They're not cuddly. But if you look at a bunny, as you can see in the picture, they're super cute and very cuddly. So for Easter, the main animal that people think about when you say Easter is going to be a bunny. And so we have the Easter bunny, which we're going to talk about on the next slide. So the Easter bunny is cute and cuddly like a bunny, but it's kind of a combination of a chicken and a bunny or a rabbit, because the Easter bunny lays eggs. Normal rabbits and bunnies don't lay eggs, right? They're mammals. They're like us. They have their children like we do, not like chickens, not like a bird. So we like to eat chicken and chicken eggs, right? But you don't really think about eating bunnies and rabbits. So that's why we combined the two. That way, the Easter bunny can lay a bunch of eggs, and you can enjoy the eggs that the bunny lays, but you're not trying to eat the Easter bunny like you might if it was an Easter chicken. So, of course, like every other Western holiday, there's some traditions that go along with this holiday. And the biggest tradition is about spending time with your family. You will usually take your family to church. But nowadays, today, during this time of the pandemic, it's not very safe to gather in large groups and go to church. So churches have created an online way to go to church. So today, Easter, people were able to go to church on their television and on the internet and able to celebrate the religious part of Easter that way. Now, you guys already know the Easter bunny lays eggs, right? And so the Easter bunny will lay eggs and they will be hidden, sort of. And you can see a picture here of some children finding those Easter eggs. And we call it having an Easter egg hunt. Now, the Easter bunny can lay real eggs, or sometimes the Easter bunny will lay plastic eggs. And those plastic eggs don't have anything inside them. So sometimes those eggs do have a special prize inside them. And the fun thing is, the eggs are of all kinds of colors. It doesn't matter what color, all the colors of the rainbow. It's because it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting, and the kids are supposed to enjoy finding the eggs, and they can eat the eggs and see what kind of special prizes are inside the eggs. And sometimes there's candy and money and little tiny toys. So the kids have a lot of fun having an Easter egg hunt. And of course, it wouldn't be a Western holiday unless we had a special meal. So Easter dinner. Now for Easter dinner, it's going to be similar to Christmas dinner, whereas we like to have a ham. Hopefully you guys recall, ham is pork, right? It's a big chunk of pork, and we slice it up. And we'll have it with all kinds of sides, just like Christmas. Corn and green beans, mashed potatoes and gravy, and cake and rolls and bread. So having a family dinner for Easter is very important. Remember, it's called an Easter dinner, but it could be a lunch. It could be at any time during the day. It just depends on when people go to church and how hungry they are. So, of course, as with most holidays, there are symbols that are associated with Easter. Of course, the main religious reason for Easter is because Jesus died on the cross. And so that is one of the first symbols, is the cross, right? Cross. And I explained to you guys about the Easter bunny. So the Easter bunny, or bunnies in general, are symbols of Easter. And eggs, doesn't matter if they're plastic or real, those are symbols of Easter, especially if they're very colorful. And when you look at the picture, did you guys notice that the kids were putting their eggs in baskets? So baskets are also symbols of Easter. And people like to sometimes dress up like the Easter bunny. And so they might have rabbit ears. So rabbit or bunny ears are also a symbol of Easter. All right, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed learning about Easter today. Remember all the things about Easter. Hopefully you took notes. You guys hopefully will remember that Mardi Gras is related to Easter. You'll hopefully remember that this religion has two parts. The religious part that celebrates Jesus Christ and how he died and was raised from the dead, and you'll also remember the not religious part of it, where people celebrate spring and rebirth, and they celebrate life with chickens and bunnies. And of course we have the biggest symbol of Easter, besides the cross and Jesus Christ, the Easter bunny, right? Who lays eggs, colorful eggs, and sometimes they have fun things inside of them. Remember, it's a combination of a chicken and a bunny, but bunnies are cuter. And it's always going to be about family, and how the family will probably go to church, and maybe they'll have an Easter egg hunt for the kids to find the Easter bunny's eggs. And of course, there'll be a dinner of ham and other fun things to eat. So, of course, the symbols of Easter are the cross, the Easter bunny, bunny ears, baskets, eggs, especially colorful eggs. So, today's homework, I want you guys to take the test that comes next in this PowerPoint. I have faith in you. I know that you guys have learned at least 10 things. You probably know everything about this. So take the test, and after you're done, discuss with your classmates what you think is the most interesting part of Easter. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Stay safe, have fun, and we'll talk to you next time.